Hey Miss Flowers, my name is Justin Moore, and this is my video for my final project. Today, I have a couple of papers. I printed off my slideshow so that I can read off of here. So that's why I'm looking down the entire time, really, is because I'm reading. And then I also have a notes paper that I made as well to help me with, to add more information and context to the slideshow. And so the question I'm asking today, do we need to make the switch to renewable resources? And it's a plain and simple answer, and it's yes. We will all die if we can't make the switch, quite literally. Vehicles alone release about 1.7 billion tons of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. 80% of the energy made in the US is created using fossil fuels. And at the rate we're going, we will be completely out of fossil fuels in about 114 years. There are three main types of pollution from cars. The first one being particulate matter. This is the solid and liquid particles that can be found in the air that are toxic to humans and can get into your bloodstream and damage your lungs. The second type is carbon monoxide, probably the most common. This is the emission that cars put out when they're running. It's the reason why it's unsafe to run your car in the garage for extended periods of time, and it can also affect organs such as your heart and brain. In fact, 95% of all carbon monoxide emissions in the US come from vehicles on the road. The third and final emission is nitrogen dioxide. It's a little more complicated, but basically what happens is when oxygen and nitrogen react with each other, they form a nitrogen oxide. This comes mainly from buses, power plants, and off-road equipment. It can also affect the respiratory system greatly. On the next slide, we have a couple of examples of safe renewable energy. The first one is a windmill. The second one is hydro. The third is solar. And the last one is biomass. Of all four of these, windmills are by far the cleanest and have the least impact on land and air environments. By switching to renewable resources, we can save our non-renewable resources, slow climate change effects, and by switching, we can possibly save nearly 7 million lives from poor air pollutants. Reason number 2. Oh, it's upside down. Economic benefits. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, solar panel installer and windmill technician occupations will increase by 106 and 96% by the year 2026, making these jobs the two fastest growing jobs in America. There are over 10 million workers employed in the renewable energy industry, and in 2017, there were over 500,000 jobs created as a result from the growing demand. Landowners who host wind farms have made close to $222 million, and homes in America who have invested in solar panels have seen savings ranging from $10,000 to $30,000. The reason for there being so many new jobs available with this change come with the labor required to run the systems. Many of the non-renewable industries are highly dependent on computers and robots. With the switch to renewable energy, there are many labor-intensive jobs that come as a result. You will need windmill technicians, energy analysts, sales reps, consultants, advisors. The list goes on and on, really. This would greatly increase employment rates in America. My third and final reason is national independence. By creating a system where the United States can function off renewable energy, we can reduce our dependence on foreign oil. Due to our dependency on foreign oil, we are victims of price changes and disruptions in supply that can cause financial hardship. By creating our own renewable energy, we will be able to control our country better and not have a foreign power control our life. And then my counter argument. Although the benefits are clear, there's great pushback from many communities within America. Many communities see the move to renewable energy as a threat to their way of life that they have been safely living. People fear change, and this is a massive change that needs to occur. My parents own a Tesla, and I have been victim to the fear and hate that comes with this change. Sometimes I will be driving down the road when someone who doesn't agree with my family's choices will roll coal onto the car or tailgate me so close or brake check me that I have no choice but to keep my composure. It is truly terrible, and I pray that one day we can all see through our differences and the benefits that come with renewable energy. And then for my conclusion. Oh. There it goes. The positives greatly outweigh the negatives. It is time for everyone to make the switch to renewable energy. It is safe, clean, and will help us make it in the long run. Electric cars are already making a strong push to challenge the gas-fueled car industry. Many families and households have invested in solar panels, and it is time to start changing and making the switch to renewable energy. Thank you. And so then I have a list of my sources as well right here. If you want to look over those, then pause the video. But thank you.